Hello, hello. Welcome to Crafty Chemist. How you doing tonight? Say hello if you are on and let me know where you are watching me from because I am streaming simultaneously on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So let me know what you're watching, where you're watching me from so I know if it's worth it to go on to all three of these platforms at once. Let me take a minute to share this to the group. Has it been a good day for you? Has the weather been good? Okay, I think I've got it shared now. So today we went out to lunch um, at a local pizza place. And then I took a quilt that I made for my Women in Chemistry group that we're going to raffle off. I took it to the long arm lady to quilt it. So I feel pretty accomplished getting that out the door. It'll be ready in a couple weeks. I'm so excited about it. It's really good. It's chemistry themed quilt and really cute. One of these days, I think I might do a quilt layout. Next time I'm trying to come up with a design, maybe I'll do that. Actually, that might be a good design for one of the paper pumpkin kits because I'm usually trying to find some design to make when I do the paper pumpkins. Speaking of the paper pumpkin kits, did you guys watch my live craft together on Friday night? We put together these cards from the September paper pumpkin kit. This is called Autumn Abundance. Look how cute these cards are. This has been my favorite one so far. I love this card base. Look at this. You have until November 10th to sign up for the November one if you're not already a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. The October one, I got a shipping notice, I think yesterday, so it should be here pretty soon. And then I created a layout with this, with one set of the card supplies. Let's see. This is what we made live on Friday. Isn't that cute? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm going to I think put pictures. I'm going for a girls' weekend in a couple weeks, the 24th. I'm leaving, so I'm going to put our pictures on here because it's so cute. These are all from the cards. You can see. Let me see if I can point out. So this is from here, and the leaves are from here. The little snail, mushroom, and chunk of wood are here. And then I used this card base to make here. And then I used some of this card base too. I don't know if you can tell which ones are from this, but I did use a few of these. A few strips from that. And then the circle, where's the circle from? Oh, here, thinking of you. And the little leaves here. So hopefully you watch next month. And the theme for next month is, I think, Nests of Winter. It's like a winter themed with birds in it. Dee, how are you? So today we're going to be making these scrapbook layouts using the Halloween Memories kit. So I'm really excited about that. I also wanted to let you know about, I just dropped a new YouTube video where I created these easel cards using the Potions and Spells bundle. Isn't this cute? So head on over to my YouTube and see how to make this. And you don't have to make it Halloween. If you're not making Halloween cards, you can use the same process. I got a hair on there. You can use the same process, but instead of the cauldron, you know, just make like a rectangle and stamp a sentiment or some image or something on there. So easy. Okay, I dropped a link to that on in the comments. Okay, well, let's get started talking about what we're doing today. Like I said, we're putting together a scrapbook layout from the Halloween Memories scrapbooking workshop kit. So did you know that Stampin' Up! Has released 4 scrapbooking workshop kits? So there's 4 that are live right now. There's this the Halloween one. And then there's a autumn one, which I'm doing the autumn one next week. We're gonna look at the autumn one next week. And then there are 2 winter Christmas like themed ones. So there's 4 scrapbooking workshop kits. So I wanted to talk a little bit about these. If you used to be a Close to My Heart customer, these are just like the Close to My Heart workshop kits. Same thing. And as you'll see, because I'm going to show you all the components of this. So Stampin' Up! Has said that they are going to support 12 by 12 memory keeping. They call it memory keeping. They don't really call it scrapbooking, although they call these scrapbooking workshops. So, but anytime you hear them talking about it, they call it memory keeping. So if you hear them say memory keeping, they're talking about scrapbooking. Let me know in the comments if you purchased any of these and what you thought. Now, one thing about the Halloween Memories, and I want to make sure that you know this, is apparently there is a typo or some error in the instructions that come with the kit. So this one here, there's an error. So you can keep it so you can see these color pictures or whatever, but I would just maybe throw it away and print out the new ones. Okay, I printed them, and I don't know, I printed it accidentally in black and white, but it is on the website. So there is a link to the workshop kit. And then I'll drop a link, maybe if I can, to just the instructions. I did post them in this event, so they are posted in the event. I posted those right away. So in case people started cutting for the scrapbook layout, I wanted you to make sure you had the right thing. But where you can find it is if you just go to that link that I dropped there, it will take you to the page. And if you scroll down in the description, there's the a link to the workshop kit instructions. You have to scroll down in the box where like the add to cart is. It's a little bit deceptive. You have to scroll down for that. Okay, I dropped a link there. Hopefully it's the instructions. It looks like it went directly to the instructions. So the instructions are linked there. Okay, so make sure you get these. Okay, so let's talk about the workshop kits and how they work. If you're new, so if you're a Stampin' Up person and you haven't ever done our scrapbooking workshop kits, I recommend getting one. Get one and try it out because it is so easy. So all of the scrapbooking workshop kits create 3 2-page layouts. Okay, so these are the 3 for this one. And you can see this is the one that I made here. That's this one here that I use as my sample. Okay. And then what's great is that there is a cutting guide. So it tells you on, that has the paper below. It shows like a little picture of the paper, and then it tells you how to cut it. So, you cut this paper 3 by 12, cut this one 9 by 9, and so on. You do have to pay attention to the paper underneath and the orientation. So for example, you want to make sure when you're cutting this paper that you have the books going up and down, okay? And it even has this for the cardstock. And everything in these kits is the two-tone cardstock. And I'll show you what that means, but it's one color on the front and a little lighter shade of that color on the back, and it's a white core. It's like the old Close to My Heart paper, but in Stampin' Up! Colors. The Stampin' Up! Cardstock is normally solid core and all one color on the front and the back. Okay, this is special two-tone paper. Okay, but it gives you all of the cutting guides, and then it tells you the piece number, so you label them as as you see here, and I'll show you how to do that. So it's got all of the cutting guide, and what's good about this is you don't waste paper. Okay, it makes the most efficient use of your paper, so you actually have a lot left over that you can use for other things. Okay. Another thing is, this reminded me, is White Willow cardstock. Stampin' Up! Did bring Close to My Heart's White Daisy cardstock over, and truthfully, I can't tell you the difference between Stampin' Up's basic white and their new White Willow. Although I think this White Willow, well, White Willow is what they renamed the White Daisy. They're calling it White Willow. White Willow is made in the same process, I think, as the other cardstock, like the two-tone cardstock. So it's a little bit different feeling to it, but I don't know. Okay, and then it gives you the instructions for how to put each page together, which is great. It tells you, adhere each of the pieces, and you can see how it tells you the letter, and that's how you should have labeled them when you cut them. See, it says 2A here, so then that would be layout 2 and piece A or whatever. The one thing I didn't mention when you're cutting and when you label these, this one doesn't have it, but okay, let's look at this one. They labeled this one, the books paper, as the front, and then this is the back, this orange polka dot. So if it has a little star beside it, where you see how it says 1A and then a star. Hi, Julie. 1A and then the star means it's the back side piece. So 1A, you're supposed to use the this orange piece. So when you label it, you're going to want to label it on the book side, whereas 2A is on the book side of the paper. Okay, if it's got a star, it's the back. If it's got no star, then it's the front piece. And you can kind of tell because they have a little star. It's a star back. So when you're labeling it, you just want to make sure you're labeling it on the right side, or the correct side. Okay. And so, like I said, it tells you what pieces to put on the paper, and it also tells you where to place it. So like this one, we're placing this orange polka dot 1.5 inches down from the top. So it makes it really easy to place things. Okay. So I love these guides. And I mentioned at the top of the live that I'm going on a girls' weekend in a couple weeks. I'm basically just bringing 2 of these workshop kits, and that's what I'm going to work on. We only scrapbook one day, like on Saturday we scrapbook, so that should take me through the day. I might bring, I think I have one other kit from Close to My Heart that I haven't put together yet. I might bring a 3rd one, but it makes it so easy when you go on retreats, like a scrapbooking retreat. You don't have to bring every single one of your colors or every single, one of your stamps or all of your stickers, right? It's all in this. All I have to do is bring this, right? That's it. Some adhesive, which I usually bring a lot because I always run out. Okay. So let's see what's in the kit. I'll show you what's in it and then we'll get started. Okay, one thing that these have is the photo placeholders. Well, I don't know if it's in the library, if they have a library of it yet. I do know that this one, the Halloween one, is on the page, but that's because there's an error in the directions. And so you have to print off the new one. So I'm not sure if they have that just because of the error. Oh, let me look at the autumn one because I haven't done, this is the only one I've done, although I did this, well, right before the live, I put together one of the autumn ones for a sample, but I would say that if they don't have it now, they are going to have it because Karen Peterson, who came over from Close to My Heart, is working with Stampin' Up. So I'm sure she will figure that out. I'm searching on the autumn one right now. I don't see the instructions on the autumn page where you purchase them. So I don't see it there. So I think it's only on the Halloween one because there was an error. But I'll check and find out. Okay, I'll look for that. I'll ask them about it. But like I said, I would be willing to bet that they're going to do that, somehow make those available. Okay, so they have these photo placeholders, and what I like about these ones, I said I like it a little bit better than the Close to My Heart ones. I said that like a long time ago, like when I first got this in stock. I love the little camera on there. Now, does this make it any different than, these ones? These are the Close to My Heart ones that I used on this one. No, it's really no different, but I think it makes it more clear that it's for your pictures. The only thing, and I will say this one, like 3x4, if you want to put it landscape, there's no landscape version. So you're going to be putting this on your layout like that. That's why on this one, I went and used one of the Close to My Heart ones because there is a horizontal, place photo here. So I didn't want to put this one, horizontal. I think that looks a little bit silly. So I'm hoping they will change this in the next go around. They put this together fast, so I don't blame them yet. Now, if a year goes by and they're not changing, then I'll be like, what are they doing? But this first round, I'll give them a break on the first round. Okay, so let's look at the paper, and I have used some of this paper because I made this scrapbook. I also made some cards with this. I think, where did I use this? I made some Halloween. I made a Halloween card, I thought, with this paper, but oh, the treat box. I made the treat box. Remember the treat boxes? I don't have them because I gave them to my nephews when I went down there for my one nephew's birthday. When I made the treat boxes, I used some of the paper. But okay, so here's one. Let's see, this is a big piece. So here's the pumpkin polka dots, and then the potions and spells, the books. Really cute. This one is nice too. It's got the green bubbles and then the Beetlejuice stripes. And then there is one other one. Did I use? Oh, here we go. This one is blue diagonal stripes, and then this one. I love this one. I love this one so much. Okay, and you get 2 of each one of these. One thing I did discover in this kit, though, which I thought was a little bit strange, is that if you get the paper pack, if you get the Halloween Memories paper pack, let me see. It's called Halloween Spells. There is another paper that you don't get in the workshop kit. So there's one that's purple. It's like the one with the. It's like this one, but it's purple. And let's see, what does it have on the back? Oh, there's a black. You see how this one's got these black with this like snowflake looking things on it? There's a whole sheet of that, which you don't get in the workshop kit, but if you buy the pack of paper, you do get it. So, okay. And then you get, well, here, the sticker sheet. There's a sticker sheet. And I found this to be just like the Close to My Heart sticker sheet. The feel of it, the look of it, I would not have been able to tell that this was not put out by Close to My Heart. I mean, it looks very similar. Okay, so I do like that about it. And then you get a cardstock. And so apparently we got, let's see, we got the black, the gorgeous grape, the white willow, and you get 2 of each one. And the blue, what is this blue called? Pool Party. So this blue is Pool Party. Oh, and you look, you can see how it's two-tone. You see that? See how one is darker than the other? That's what we mean by two-tone. Let's look at the purple, the gorgeous grape. You see the gorgeous grape. Now the black is, oh, actually, they're black. Well, their black is two-toned. Close to My Heart black was not two-toned, but this one is two-toned. That's interesting. And then this is Granny Apple Green. So those are the colors that you get of the cardstock. This is the like insert. Okay, so are there any questions about the workshop kits before we start making the layout? the thing that made me become a consultant with Close to My Heart back in 2020, well, one, COVID, yeah. So it gave me something to do with COVID. So that was probably the number one thing. But the discount, okay, maybe number two. But the workshop kits, I think, were my number three, because if you looked at all of my early scrapbook pages, they were very similar. There were like 4 pictures and then maybe a sticker in the middle or on the sides or something like that. I love that they come out with all of these designs, and all I have to do is follow the guidelines. I am really good at doing that, right? As a chemist, I'm really good at following the instructions and doing it. You don't really even have to be creative, which I don't think I'm very creative, but I'm good at following these instructions. And so that's what made me fall in love with the products. And so I'm really happy that Stampin' Up! Is following suit, because this is my favorite part of Close to My Heart, was the workshop kits and the instructions. Not just the kits, but they were always putting out instructions for different different layouts and things like that, like on their blog and everything. So that's what I love about it. Okay, so I thought, I debated, should I do this layout again? But what I decided is I want to do, let me get the color pictures. I think I'm going to do this one. Okay. Because I already did this. So I want to show you how you work on this. Now, normally when you work on these kits, you obviously go through here and cut out all of the paper as it says, you label them, and then you assemble the three double page layouts. For this, what I did is I just cut out all of the ones that were related to layout 2. So like I cut this piece and I cut this piece, which is not what you would do. So it's a little bit different than what you might do from the beginning, when you're cutting everything, because all I'm going to do right now is cut all of the pieces that say 1. Okay, to make this one, we're just going to cut all of the pieces that are, say, number 1. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put these away because we are not making that one. We're making this one. I'm going to follow the new instructions because they're correct. I will tell you that I cut out all of my pieces with this one, and I did see where there was an issue. Although it was small. Like I think this piece was what they got wrong or something, and that's why mine's a little bit different, because I cut the other one wrong. So that was my fault, because I knew that there were instructions I had to download. Okay, so let's look at this first paper. Okay, the first paper, which is this one. Okay, so again, if you look at the picture, I want to put the books up and down because that's how it has it here. And then I want to cut out 1A, but it's the reverse side, so it's this orange polka dot side. Okay, I am actually going to just use pumpkin cardstock, and that's because I need 2 sheets to do the 2 double page layout, and I only have 1 whole sheet because I used the other one to make those treat boxes. So I'm just going to use pumpkin. Okay, but normally you would cut this. Okay, so I need 2 pieces that are 9 by 9. I hope that doesn't confuse anybody. Because originally I was going to just make that same layout again, trying to piece together, pieces, but then I just decided let's make a different layout from the workshop. Okay. And so I had used the other polka dot piece. Okay, so 9 by 9, and then what you do is label this. So we've got 1A and 1F. Okay. So if I were using, if I were using this paper and I cut this in 9 by 9, I would label it on this side because this is the side that's going to be showing. Okay. Okay, so I've got these two. And you can tell on these ones, see how it's the two-tone? You've got the dark and the light. I love that about close to my heart paper. Okay, so let's see. I got these two. 1A, 1F. So let's look at the next page. So this is Gorgeous Grape. And there's a piece that says 1G. Oh, am I doing one? Yeah, 1G. I need a 3 by 3 piece. Okay, I'm going to see if I have a piece of Gorgeous Grape already cut in here. I would hate to cut a whole piece just for 3 by 3. Okay, I've got a piece here. So I'm going to cut this 3 by 3. This was in my stash, so 3 by 3. And then I'm going to, they're saying to use, see how it's got 1G star? They're saying to use the light side. I'm going to use the dark side because I never generally like to use the light side, but the instructions say to use the light side. Okay, now let's look at the pumpkin pie. Is there anything from layout 1? I don't see any 1s on here. But if you were just doing this whole workshop kit, like I said, when I make these, I just cut all of the paper, label them all, and then put all 3 kits together. But since I'm only doing 1 layout and I'm only cutting out the pieces that are, say, number 1. And the pumpkin pie, there's no number 1. Okay, this is the one with the stripes. 3J, 3I, 2K, and 3s. Okay, nothing there. The Beetlejuice stripe one. Okay, there is one here. 1 by 4 1/4. 1/2 by 3. And then, oh, there's one here. 1/2 by 3. So I need 2 pieces that are 1/2 by 3. And then 1 piece that is 1/2 by 2 1/2. And so this one, 1E, uses the back, which is the, I think it's that green bubbles. Okay, so let's see. So let's cut the first one, 1 inch. So I'm cutting 1J. Let's look at this. Here it says 1J is 1 by 4 1/4, and that's the front. So it's this piece. Okay. Hope it's not confusing that I'm only doing 1 layout for the live. If this is too confusing, let me know, because next week when I do the autumn one, I'll try and cut all the pieces at once. 1 by 4 1/4. Okay, this is 1 by 4 1/4, and that is 1J. And I'm going to put it on the green side because I want this. This is the side I'm going to use. Okay, let's see. This one is 1K, 1/2 by 2 1/2. And That's the back side because it's got 1K has got the star by it. 1/2 by 2.5. And it's only a half, so this is 1 inch, so I'm gonna cut this in half. Okay, and this is 1K, but I'm going to use the green bubble side, so I'm going to write 1K on this piece, on this side. Okay. Okay, and then there are 2 pieces that are 1/2 by 3. And one of them is, wait, what's this? One of them is on the Beetlejuice side, and one of them is on the green side, so. Okay, so let's put 1E is on, we're going to use the back. We're going to use the green, so I'm going to put 1E here. And then 1D, we're using this side. So I'm going to write it on here, 1D. I know, I'm a rebel. Well, you know, one of the reasons I was going to do it is because I wasn't sure I was going to do these 2 layouts. But I've kind of fallen in love with this one. I didn't realize that this one had spider webs around. I thought it was just the orange, and I thought it was a little plain. But I think it's okay now. Okay, let's see the next page. We have to cut anything else? Okay, this is a basic black. Okay, and there are 4 pieces that are 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. And they do say that it is 2-tone, so that is different than the Close to My Heart. Okay, so let's do these 4 1/4. So we need 4 of these, and these are the mats for the pictures. And then like this bottom piece here that I just tossed over there, I do want to save this because on the instructions, this is going to be piece 3L. So I will be needing this. So 4 1/4 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Okay, so these are 1B, 1C, 1H, 1I. Okay, so 1B, 1C, 1H, 1I. Do I always write the letters on the back? Yes, I always try to do that. Even though I'm only doing the 1 set, because when you get those little pieces and they're so close together, like some of those pieces were 1/2 by 2.5 inches, 1/2 inch by 1/2, or 2.5, 1/2 inch by 3 inches, and so on. You spend a little bit of time trying to make sure you got the right piece, so you might as well just write the letters on it. Okay, and then this one, there's no number 1. And then the white willow, no number 1. So we're done cutting. It does open up design possibilities, and this is very much like, I would say, charcoal, the old Close to My Heart charcoal. Let me see. took me a while. Okay, so here's, let's see. Okay, so this is a dark-sided charcoal. It's very close. This is a little bit darker. Here's the light-sided charcoal. So it's a little bit darker than charcoal. And it is white core. So, okay, so then on the instructions, it says prepare for both pages, map photos 1B, 1C, 1H, 1I. So sometimes there's a little bit of instructions. Like for instance, it might say draw black lines on such and such a sticker or a paper, or dovetail piece 1C, or, you know, something like that. Sometimes there's like extra instructions. So we're going to map these ones. And I don't have my pictures yet. I should have maybe printed some out, but the good thing is that you have these photo place cards, so you don't need to have your pictures right away. And actually, I also like that. So if I go to a retreat, this is how it used to be when I went to a retreat. I brought my box of pictures. I just happen to have a box here of my pictures. I bring my box of pictures. You see here, I've got them kind of separated. And then I would try and find paper and things to do these pictures. Oh, this is when we went to the corn castle. Is it called Corn Castle? The Corn Palace, on the way to Yellowstone. I would bring this. I would bring all my paper because I didn't know what pictures are in this box. And now with the workshop kits, all I have to do is bring the workshop kit, and then have these photo placeholders. And then, well, then what happens is I've got a whole cube of completed layouts, and then I just have to find a layout that matches my pictures when I'm ready to put pictures on my page. So, but you don't have to drag it to you don't have to drag all your pictures and all your stuff to the retreat. And then that makes more room for adhesive in your bag. Okay. So that's what we did here. Prepare map photos. Okay, assemble. So now it says adhere 1A star to exclusive spiderweb paper for base page. Okay, that's so the scrapbooking workshop kits usually have a couple pieces of exclusive paper that's only available in the workshop kit. So for instance, this paper you can only get in the workshop kit. Okay, you can't buy the paper pack. If you buy the paper pack of the Halloween Memories paper, this is not going to be in it. Okay, so you have to get the workshop kit to get this paper. Okay, so now let's find 1A. Here's 1A. And remember, this one, technically it's supposed to be that polka dot, that pumpkin polka dot. But I used the pumpkin polka dot when I did the, oh gosh, guys, what a surprise. I'm not going to take the time to reload this because it is not a Stampin' Up product. So I'm not going to. Oh, I have Stampin' Seal. Actually, I bought a new one. I'm going to tape this down a little bit so it doesn't move. Okay. Then I'm going to center it on here as it says. Okay. Angle cut 1D, 1E, and one piece of black sticker, then adhere to base page. So that's up here. So 1D. So let's find 1D. This is 1D, 1E, star, and one piece of black sticker. Okay. So this one, it looks like where are my scissors? Here they are. Okay. We angled this piece going this way. This one, we angle. It's hard to see on the black and white, but you can see it here. We angle going this way. Didn't look like quite such a deep angle. And then the black sticker. Okay, this is the black sticker here. Were we supposed to cut this a certain width? Cut black polka dot sticker in thirds. 2 pieces will be used on project 1 and 1 piece will be used on project 3. So there are sometimes a little notes here. So I'm just going to take this and cut it about here. Okay, and then we just need to adhere these down. So I got my Stampin' Seal out. So this goes kind of like this. This goes right on top. And then this one goes on top of that. And then put it on the page. And it says about 1 1/4 inches down. So it's above the orange. So I'm going to line it up with this gray. There's like a gray line there. I'm going to line it up like that. Okay. Draw faux stitching around 1A. Okay, so around here, we're supposed to draw the faux stitching. Okay. I bought the Stampin' Up! Is it the Stampin' Right? Black. But I think my mom took it for her ancestry. So better get another one. She also took my Le Pen, my black Le Pen, for her ancestry things. Her little worksheets. And so I bought the Stampin' Up! One. And that lot seems to be down there. I'm going down and I'm going kind of almost right along the gray part. I'm not centering it. Okay, and I like to only draw going down. I draw my best lines just kind of making my dashes go down. So I turn my page rather than trying to, you know, go across or whatever. And I'm making literally probably 1/8 of an inch. It's about the size that you would make of a real stitch on my sewing machine, you know. And like I said, I just brought my quilt to the long arm lady today, and these were what my stitches look like. I'm so excited about getting that quilt back in a couple weeks. She didn't have any chemistry kind of themed quilt pattern, not like the quilting pattern, not the quilt top, but like the design you quilt on it. She didn't have any chemistry ones, so I told her just to do a meander. And it looks to me like they went over these. Because if you look on here, there's stitching on top of that green. You can see the stitching on the green. So I'm just going to go right over the stickers and the paper that's there. Last night I went to a show at the Genesee Theater. It was about serial killers. It was this guy who wrote a book on serial killers, and he talked about like case studies of some different serial killers that he worked with for his book, and kind of psychology of serial killers, but also psychology of people and why people are interested in serial killers. So it was really interesting. Oh, that's a good idea, Julie. I'm always looking for some. Although, you know what? I was thinking this year I might not do Christmas stockings up. I don't know. I haven't decided because my dad died at Christmas last year. Well, right after Christmas, and I just don't know how I feel about putting the stockings up yet. So I don't know. We'll see. But I'll definitely maybe get her that for a gift. Okay, draw faux stitching. Adhere prepared 1B and 1C. And so that's these. So here's 1B and 1C. Okay. And like I said, they tell you where to put them. So if you look on this page, this picture here, it should be 3.5 inches up. And this one here should be 1 3/4 inches up. And I would start with this one because it gives you the directions on how far from the side. So let's try this one. Okay. So what did I say? A 1/2 inch from the right. And it's from the edge of the paper, so a 1/2 inch. And that's why I'm using my Close to My Heart Versamesh this time, because of the markings around it. It's much clearer for me to see. So 1/2 inch from the right, and 1 3/4 inch up from the top. So 1 3/4 and a 1/2 inch. So about here. And then this one is about 1/4 inch to the left of that piece. So it's about 1/4 inch from this cube, and then it's 3.5 inches up. So 3.5 inches up and about 1/4 inch. So I'm going to put it right there. This is a little bit less than 1/4 inch, but you see how close it came to my strips here, so I wanted it to not overlap that. Okay. Do not use adhesive. Oh, look at that. Do not use adhesive along top of 1B and bottom of 1C. Stickers will be placed behind them. Okay, and then embellish with stickers. This is the one thing that I wish they did a little bit better. It just says embellish with stickers. So then you gotta figure out what stickers they're using. So okay, I'm gonna start with the So Spooky. Now in the picture, they have the sticker on the picture. I don't have my picture there yet, so I don't want to stick this down on here, because then when I want to take this placeholder off to put my picture down, this will already be stuck to it. So I'm actually going to put it here. Maybe a little bit on it like that, but okay. You could pop this up on dimensionals and then just not take the backing off of that if you want to, but I'm okay with that. Okay, so then we also need this 31 sticker down here. And so this one I might pop up on dimensionals because I do want it to be here. But again, it's supposed to overlap that picture a little bit. So we can't do that. So I'll show you what I mean. If you put the dimensionals on, and you know, it may be if you've got what are those little anti-static bags? If you've got the anti-static bags, you might want to get rid of the stickiness on the sticker. I know that seems kind of counterproductive, but if it is sticky like this, it can get hairs and stuff on it. It doesn't happen if you put it right in your scrapbook, but okay. So you see on here, I don't want to take the backing off of these two because this is well, I could take it off of this one, but this one's going to be on top of the picture, so I'm going to just leave the backing off of that one or on that one, so that when I put my picture in, then I can take this backing off. Okay. I don't have my little silicone mat here to throw those pieces in. Okay, so again, this is not sticky. This one's sticky. This is not sticky. And I'm going to put it right there. And so after I put the picture in, then I'll remove that backing and stick it down. Okay, there's a couple stars there. So let's put a star here. And then here's another star. A star over here. Okay, you can't spell, you cast a spell on me. Okay, here it is. This one goes here. Okay, I'm gonna pop this one up also. Let's see. Or talc, yeah. I actually used mine. You should see it. It's like literally, it's just like the sack and there's nothing in it. It's so strange. Okay, so I'm going to put this kind of here. So these two I left on. These two are sticky. So the pieces that are going to overlap the photo mats, I'm going to leave on, and then the other ones are going to stick to the. So you can see it's not stuck down to here, but these ones are stuck down. Okay, and then this little bottle, I love these bottles. Being the crafty chemist, you know me, I love these. So I wish there was a whole thing of these. Oh wait, that's not where I want to put that one. I thought that was the bottom. I want to put this here. Okay. And I'm not going to put any dimensionals on the top because it's going to overlap onto here a little bit. So these are sticky. It's going to stick down. This one's going to stick to the purple. Okay. Oh, look. It looks like there should be some green down here. I didn't put that on there, but I will put this one. Okay. Uh-oh, don't stick. Okay, and this sticker goes here. And then it says Halloween fun. So I'm gonna put it like that. And then there's this little thing. I think I'm going to pop that up because I do want it to overlap my picture, but since I don't have a picture there, I don't want it to overlap yet. So I'm going to take the backing off of this one, just this piece, leave the backing on that one. Okay, I think that's everything. What do you think of that page, guys? I do like it. So Darlene says baby powder works great using stickers. Put your pop-ups on, leave backing on pop-ups, take a Q-tip. That's a good idea. Yeah, rather than remove the papers. That's a good idea. Okay, so this is the left-hand layout. So let's put that over here. And now we're going to do the right-hand layout. I talked a lot because I thought it wasn't going to take very long to do this, and now we're going to be a little bit long. I'm only putting adhesive on the back so it doesn't move while I'm working on this for you. This one looks like pretty simple. Okay, so, but you see how easy it is to use these instructions? Okay, assemble. Use exclusive spiderweb paper for base page. Adhere 1F, which is this one, 1F. And I like this page more than I thought I would. So we're going to center it on the page. I will tell you that the Stampin' Seal, there's not a lot of give. Like once you put it down, it's kind of down. Whereas I use the mono adhesive dots. When, like for instance, on my photo placeholders because it comes off really easy later. Okay, adhere 1F. Draw faux stitching around 1F. Okay, let's do that again. So we're just going to draw the faux stitching. You can go back on my YouTube channel, and I think last fall I did a YouTube video on stitching on your page. So actually using your sewing machine to stitch. So if you didn't want to do faux stitching, you could get out your sewing machine, which I had mine out because like I said, I just finished my chemistry quilt, and I had my sewing machine out because I sewed the borders on. I sewed the borders on last night and this morning because I had to go and buy some. I wasn't sure what color I wanted, so I put it together. And then once I put it together, I picked yellow as my border color. So I went and bought some yellow fabric at Joann's. Okay, almost done. And you see, like I said, I like to draw down on my stitches, so I'm always on the right hand side of my page going down. And I'll show you what I'm talking about when I turn the corner here. Okay, for instance, I'm going to do it, but I don't like to do this. Like, it's harder for me to get a consistent stitch. It's not so bad when you're going this way. but I much prefer to draw down. Because you see how my pieces seem to be, my stitches are a little bit less even. At least I feel. Although I don't feel these are too bad. But that's because I'm going left to right. Okay. Okay, faux stitching. Attach 1G, 1H, and 1I. So what is 1G? Oh, okay, it's the, let's look at the color version. I wish it didn't accidentally print on black and white. Okay, so the purple here, the grape, that's 1G. And then I think this one is one. Where's 1H? Oh, 1H and 1I. That's these ones. Okay. Okay, so let's put 1H. Here's 1H. So 1H is 1 1/4. So it says right here, it's 1 1/4 from the left-hand side and 3 inches down. So remember, it gives you the, let's see. It gives you the measurements. So 3 inches down, 1, 2, 3 inches down, and what did I say? 1 1/4. So that means it's over here a little bit. It's a little bit to the left here. And then 1I, let's put this one down. This one is a 1/4 inch. It doesn't say how far. Oh, it's, well, 4 3/4, but it looks like it goes to the bottom of the sticker. Okay, so I'm just going to put it like this. Adhere 1D below 1I. Wait, see, this is where I think the instructions are. Adhere 1J below 1I, leaving a small gap. Adhere black sticker piece and 1K. Embellish with stickers. Okay, so let's put the sticker, the purple sticker goes under here. And where'd my scissors go? So you put this purple sticker here. Okay. It said to put the piece of paper and leave a space and then put the stickers, which I think is ridiculous because you don't know how big of a space to leave. So might as well put the sticker first, right? And then 1J. This is 1J. Right under that. And now I'm going to put the black sticker Remember, it said to use 1/3 of it here. So let's cut this off about like this. So this goes here, a little bit angle, and then 1K goes on top of that, and this looks like it's angled a little bit going this way, but not much. It's okay. Now this one, this I feel like it's a little bit big. I don't know. I guess it's fine. Let's put the spookiest little monster. Oh, I already know that I'm going to be putting Monroe's picture on this. Because he's going to be the spookiest little monster. I don't know what he's going to be for Halloween. Maybe the pumpkin or something, because Ellie's going to be Cinderella. I think Ellie's going to be Cinderella. About one of the evil stepsisters, but I don't know if she was just teasing. I think he should be the pumpkin. Okay. And then you can journal down here. And then there's a little sticker there. It looks like a spider. Okay, yeah, the spider. Put that there. Okay, and then it looks like there's 2 stars. I thought I was out of stars, but I didn't realize that that had some stars there. There's a star, and then 1 more star. I wonder if this was like a big... In the picture, it looks like the spider is a little bit smaller. Doesn't that look smaller than that? Oh. And there is a smaller spider, so maybe use the smaller one. I already stuck this down, but maybe if you do it, use that one. I think that might be everything on this page. Oh, there's these little sentiment strips here. Wicked Fun and Spooky Season. It is kind of nice. This one has these little words here. And you're supposed to put this, if you see in the picture, over the pictures. But you know what? I don't have the pictures there, so I'm just going to stick them right down here for a minute. And what does it say? Spooky Season. Wicked Fun, Spooky Season. So you don't have to do it exactly like they say. I'm just going to put them here because I don't want to put it there. I did on this one, and that's why I'm not doing it on this one, is because see how I did this? I did pop it up on the mini dots, or the mini dimensionals, but I'm just going to put those there. Okay, so that's the layout, and that's the scrapbooking workshop kit. I hope that gives you an idea about how these scrapbooking workshop kits work. They're so easy, and I'm really in love with them. Like I said, I'm bringing 2 packs to a weekend retreat, so I can work on them. Makes it so easy to make pages, and you don't have to bring everything with you. That's the part that I love the most. I used to bring so much stuff with me to these workshops, and now literally last time I think I only brought my one like scrapbooking shoulder bag. That's it. Normally I bring like a wagon full of stuff. So okay, so here's layout number 1 that we did today, and then here's layout number 2 that I used for my sample, and then there is one other layout. Any questions? like I said, next week we are going to do the autumn. I don't know. This is if it's autumn wishes, maybe whatever this is. Autumn wishes. The autumn scrapbooking workshop. We're gonna put this together next weekend. Normally, I don't do 2 scrapbooking things back to back, but the following week, actually, so my travel day is Sunday on the 27th. I'm going to be driving from Minnesota and trying to get home in time for my live at 7. And that's my birthday on that day. So I thought, let's have a get together party. So I'm having a birthday party on the 27th, and we are going to put together these confetti birthday cards. Okay, so if you want to participate in the party, it's a virtual party. So if you want to participate in the party, order this this kit. It's called Confetti Birthday. And we're making these cards. And they're shaker cards. Julie, don't let that stop you from participating, because I'm going to show you how to make an easy shaker cards. They have a different method of making these cards, and it's so easy to make these shaker cards. So it's one of the reasons why I picked this particular birthday kit, because I wanted to show these fun confetti birthday cards. Okay, and if you come to my birthday, this is the 27th, not next weekend, but the weekend after. If you come to my party and comment, I am going to draw a winner for a prize. So you're going to get my birthday gift. I'm going to send you, the winner, a birthday gift. But again, this is because I'm driving all day. This is going to make it easy. I thought it would be a fun and easy way to celebrate my birthday. So normally I would do cards next week. But since I want to do this on the 27th, I'm going to do this scrapbooking kit to show you these papers in this kit. Okay. And then while I've got this stuff out, remember, they're having a really good special on the starter kit, becoming a maker, not a maker, a demonstrator. So join my team. I am looking to increase my team because I have I only have 2 downline, and I need, I think, 1 more, and I need somebody to become silver to become silver elite. Okay. But what's good about this is you get $155 worth of products for just $99. So even if you don't want to sell anything, like, I'm not saying you have to sell anything. Actually, my other 2 downline, they're not really sales. They just do it for the discount. That's quite all right. Just do it for the discount. So you have until the 31st to do this. And you can take advantage of the kits collection, 30% up to 30% off. So that is, you can get the kits as part of your starter kit. So that makes it even like a better deal, because you get $155. It's only $99, and some of that could be these kits that are on sale. So, and the confetti birthday cards are part of that sale. Okay, if you like the scrapbook pages, they are in this special scrapbooking brochure. So don't forget, if you go on my page, and it's the Crafty Chemist. Oh, I didn't put my little sign out. I don't know where it is, but it's the Crafty Chemist .stampinup.net. If you go there and you click on like catalogs or something, it's on there. You can see what they are. So this is one of the Christmas one, Reindeer Memories. Snow Day is the other kind of holiday one. So cute. Oh, and there are special scrapbooking stamps that you can get. And then this one, the Halloween Memories, that's the one we just did. And then next week we're doing the Autumn to Remember. Here's what I wanted to show you, that this black one and this purple you don't get in the workshop kit, but you get it in the paper pack. So interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. Like I said, it's been a long day. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate that. If you want to show up next week for the Autumn to Remember, I would appreciate that. Go look at my YouTube. It's part of a hop, so I'm trying to get people to watch the YouTube video so that you watch the other people's videos too. But I'm making this easel card. So cute, using the Potions and Spells bundle. Okay, thanks for joining me. I will see you next week. I gotta go walk Darcy. He's been waiting for me. So thanks for joining. Talk to you next week. Bye.